Other news, Britain's Prime Minister Gordon Brown, who arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a two-day visit, wants a greater global role for India. For this purpose, he wants the Group of Eight, or the world's most industrialized nations, to be expanded to include India. And he's once again strongly backed a permanent seat for India at the UN Security Council. But Brown had a busy day yesterday, apart from attending the UK-India Entrepreneurship Summit at IIT Delhi. Mr. Brown had an informal dinner with Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. The two Prime Ministers will also be holding formal talks later. Well, Brown's day begins today with a meeting with CEOs of top Indian companies. Well, at the UK-India Entrepreneurship Summit, moderated by NDTV's Pranoy Roy, Mr. Brown said that a big economic bloc like the G8 has no future if it does not include India. His remarks are significant since some other G8 countries have not been in favor of getting India and China on board, preferring to preserve the exclusiveness of the rich nations club. Gordon Brown also announced that the United Kingdom will help Indian entrepreneurs set up businesses by giving them capital.
I would like to see India as a member of the UN Security Council, and I will say that tomorrow in a speech I know. I want the G8 plus 5 to meet regularly, and that includes the prominent role that India should have in the discussion of world economic affairs. And I want us to recognize that globalization means that a new world has come into existence, and I look forward to extending this partnership of equals over the next decades so that India and Britain can work together to reform the international institutions and make for a stronger global economy.
Can we urge the Prime Minister to somehow strengthen that linkage between UK and India to create a framework where these youngsters can go and tap into to really realize their dreams through their ideas?
I want to announce today, and I hope it will be of interest to many of you who may want to start your own businesses, that we're creating a new network where we will provide help in venture capital funds for ideas in India that can be developed in Britain and ideas in Britain that can be developed in India, and to help a new generation of Indian entrepreneurs set up their own businesses, get access to capital which is sometimes not available, and make a success of what you want to do.
If you look at the history of Britain, they had great ideas and they can make money out of it. Yes, they had the idea of the empire and they made a lot of money out of it.
Do universities tend to hold on to the intellectual property and the rights? Are they reluctant to give it away?
I hadn't realized that universities took maybe 30% of a student's ideas if they came up with them at the university. And I think it's very dangerous. I think that if somebody's at a university and they come up with an idea, they're paying for their education, and that intellectual copyright should be theirs, and the university should be a teaching institution, not a business.
Are you trying to say you're a new kind of government? You're going to help people?
The new kind of government that almost every country is having to consider now is that our duty is to empower and enable people. It's not government telling people what to do,
right.
And it's not government creating barriers to what people can do. It's government sometimes removing themselves from the scene so that people can make the best of their own potential.
No, I just wonder if I could set up a domestic airline in India.
I told you a deal could be done tonight. Just sign it.